Cool.
We've got no Mams today, which means I can say what I want. No Mams today, so he's not gonna like censor me.
Good. I interviewed him earlier.
Remember?
Yeah.
Mams censored me.
I know.
Do you remember?
At the Prime card. We did do the interview again.
That interview's too wild. We can't put that out. That's from Mams. Like,
if Mams is thinking it's too wild, what would a PR person think?
Do you know what I mean? Like, but I didn't find you. Me and you looked at each other and said it wasn't out. It was alright. The video.
Even Phil, the media guy, was watching, and he said it was alright as well.
Everyone thought it was alright, apart from Mams. I don't know what I said. Well, I've got to look. Me and you got to look back and analyse. Was it something? Maybe I said something bad about his cowboy hat.
Maybe, yeah. Or sunglasses. You know, he can be quite touchy.
Yeah, I'm going to nickname sunglasses off him.
I did say to him, I was like, why? I was like, I like your outfit. Why are you wearing sunglasses inside? And he's like, well, you know, I've been working so hard. It covers up the bags under my eyes. And I was like,
why he wears them? Because he falls asleep.
Oh, really?
No, seriously. He'll sit there and you think like he's there, but he's actually sleeping.
Really?
Yeah, it's a Mams special.
When he watches this, he'll be putting his hair up for sure. Yeah, I interviewed him earlier, and it was all no comment answers. So this is where we really find out the information. Yeah. So this is prime. Okay, we'll go straight into it then. What happened to the $1 million pro tournament that everyone was talking about last year, but it never happened?
That's a good question. Because we almost did it for X11, the show before this, which ended up at your call. We set the bar high.
Yeah.
We also put out a world tour last year. We hit some things, we didn't hit others.
We went to like 2 countries.
Fred,
world tour.
My moment, right? I was just building up to that. Okay. No, but did we say that we would do a prime card? No, we didn't, did we? So you've got to understand, when we put stuff out, that's what we aspire to. That's what we, and I know in this space, when you put something out, you sort of got to make it.
It's taken as gospel, it's taken as Bible almost.
So, but don't forget, yes, we didn't do the $1 million tournament. That will come, hopefully this year, hopefully soon. But we also didn't say we're going to do a prime card, did we?
Right.
So, you know, we're working very closely with Stake at the moment to work out when to do it, and you know, they're fantastic partners, and they love this space, and they've got great ideas themselves. So it's a work in motion. What I would say is, we're not going to just do 2 countries this year. No. We're going to do just one. Yeah.
In Leeds. So we'll do just do Leeds the whole time.
10 times in Leeds. I love Leeds. I could do that. But no, joking aside, that's my biggest ambition this year is to take Misfits around the world. That's what I'm working on. That's getting dangerous here, isn't it?
Health and safety's gone downhill recently, yeah.
I thought it was Mams getting annoyed behind us.
Punching it all through.
Yeah, punching it through. Don't worry, we'll be there in a minute.
So I guess the Brazil card is the next card, which will hopefully be coming up. It's unlikely February, but I guess March, April time.
Well, you know, I love you, Fred. I love you. Now, I've got a few years in experience over you. Today is January the 18th. That gives me 13 days to book, announce, create an event in Brazil. Right, I've been promoting 24 years, right? So I'm not going to say...
It looks like it, for sure.
I'm not going to say where you were 24 years ago. I noticed that, Fred, don't worry. But I can't do a card we can't put together an event in Brazil for February. But
Eddie Hearn probably could.
No, he couldn't.
I'm joking, Kalle.
He definitely couldn't. Now you're trying to get me. You know what? Joking aside, I probably could in the traditional space. Probably possible.
There's more freedom in this space, I guess.
Actually, I remember doing a stadium show. It wasn't Brazil, it was Austria, but still, Austria stadium show, middle of the summer. We did it in 9 days. We had to get someone out for a world title fight before, and we did it. But there's no way in hell that we can do a show in Brazil in 12 days' time.
That's why I said we can do March, April time.
That's the way you sort of, like the Godfather Fred turns up and says, oh, right, well, we're not going to do it in February. No, we might do it in March. Right? We're on it. Right? Yeah. Now, I'm not going to do what we did last year and say this is the plan, because I realise in Misfits world things change so quickly. Yeah? But at the same time, definitely going to more than 2 countries after announcing a tour. That's one on the list.
A lot of the Wasserman employees were definitely disappointed by the Ibiza trip.
Yeah.
They got cancelled. Do you want to see Ibiza this year?
You're really trying to have a needle with me today, aren't you? Crikey, you had a good Christmas.
Well, okay, we'll talk about this then.
Yeah.
I've been texting you on
Must be
WhatsApp,
the wrong
Kalle.
number.
Well, Mams replies to me on WhatsApp. It can't because you responded. Look at you responded to me here.
Hold on, no, I
It's
was
one,
ready. Well, shit. I
2,
didn't get these,
3,
though.
4 texts there each
Yeah,
month.
But, really?
Look at that, Kalle.
No. But I've definitely replied to you. This is fake. So this is definitely someone has hacked your WhatsApp. Is deleting.
No one
my
can see your
message.
number, so we're just going to see them
I
there.
see you so often. I'm shy. I'm not like Mams.
Maybe I might start messaging Nissa. Let's start interviewing Nissa Ireland.
You do that, you do. Listen, you've attacked me on no $1 million tournament, no Brazil's coming.
World tour.
Mams is here.
Keep your head down. Mam Taylor has just walked into the room.
Yeah, he's here to censor again. You know? It's my moment, Mams. I'm going to have to talk for a minute.
Kalle gets his own interviews. He doesn't do joint interviews. He's in them by himself.
You know, he's going to definitely try and watch him. See if he
Well,
tries
right now the media guy is talking to Mams, so he's definitely telling them. It is. He's definitely showing you up there a little bit.
Yes, isn't he? I've got old school again. I'm going to have to, I'm going to get like a stylist in to give me. I need a look because he's like a cowboy, isn't it? I can't compete with him.
Trying to get one over on you.
Yeah, I mean, he's the only fellow I know that gets away walking around in Leeds with a
first cowboy in Leeds.
leather jacket and a cowboy. He's got that look. I remember walking with him in Sheffield. So yeah, that was a good fight.
Well, I thought that fight there was.
We're when
Lennox
we're
Lewis
together,
was
we are fan favourites on Fred's channel.
Yes.
You're actually very popular on this channel. You probably are one of the
Talking about when you
most
censored
favourite
me.
people.
We were talking about censorship. Remember when you censored me? I've forgotten about that.
Yeah, because I don't know. You were very tired. You were very loose.
Yeah, I'd had a few espressos. I had a few cheeky ones, eh?
Some Irish espressos.
Were they Irish? It's dry January at the moment. You're not going to get much espresso out of me now.
I'll see you around. There we go. The title's perfect.
He's going to walk around the corner. He's going to listen in. Where were we? Anyways, you're knocking all the things. You're not going to talk though about the fantastic stuff like tag teaming.
I'll tell you what. Let's talk about this then. We got some good news for you guys.
Mystery opponents, the Prime card, smashing
The Prime card's.
smashing records. Fred, come on.
What about this
How
then?
big's your channel got last year as well? Come on.
All thanks to
Yeah.
Misfits and
you're
KSI.
sitting there moping about some trip to IB for that. With all the money you're getting off your viewers, you could get a private jet probably to IB for some.
How was your private jet today? You definitely lost a lot of environment
The
sponsors.
skateboard up here. It's all about being misfits. How'd
all right,
you know that?
Well, a picture of Nissa, your brother, put a picture in a story. I'll put it on the screen now.
There's
Yeah,
an old one.
it looked rather cool to be fair.
There's an old one.
I was rather jealous.
Old picture.
KSI, I spoke to him. He says he's been fighting again, which I'm sure everyone's very pleased to hear, including myself. He's been fighting the second half of this year, so I guess July onwards. Opponents-wise, who have you got in line?
Second half of this year, I'm just going to correct you, will be sort of June onwards, but never mind. Okay.
July's the 6th month, isn't it? It's 12 months in a year. July's number 6.
June is the 6th month, so you go really. Then
Oh
you'd have
shit!
to
No, it is, isn't it? Okay, it's 7.
Okay, but it's January. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, look, he's had a break. People say, "Oh, what's changing in Lex?" I said, "Whoa!" He's had a 3-year camp. The man's had a 3-year camp and launched a 3-year camp. I'm talking training like a pro twice a day. Alexis Marios, I don't want to train once a year with them two. He's been camps from hell. Launched, the most successful startup energy drink company, hydration company, drink company. I don't remember which way you're supposed to term it, but
Prime.
Prime. There we go. Prime. Launched Prime in the meantime. Had a few hit records. I don't know. Done all his entrepreneur stuff. I mean, the guy is a phenomenon. I have no idea how he's managed to do that. So give him a couple of months off. Highly disappointed as we all were with the results of the scorecards. Still am.
What happened to the appeal in the end? Did anything come of it?
They're saying that that will always will be ongoing because there is things happening in the background. I'm not going to talk about that though because that's something that's better not talked about right now.
Very delicate.
Yeah. I mean, listen. people say sour eggs and this, that, and the other. Man, he really trained like a man for the fight. For me, how in a 6-rounder, 24 years promoting boxing all over the world at the highest levels, watched it since the age of 3. Man, I don't know how you can give a 6-rounder to another man having a point taken off in a fight that had several pick-em rounds and a couple of clear rounds for JJ. The clear rounds, like clear. Even Tommy couldn't claim those rounds. So the second out, you just look at it and feel like, what? But it is what it is. It's no, there's no, he's got to take that time out and recover from a camp that has been going on for 3 years.
Certainly. You definitely does deserve a time off. There's one last thing before I let you go. Ethan.
It's lovely of you, mate, isn't it? He deserves a time off. Crikey.
Well, he just gave an interview. If he didn't give me the interview, I'd have said, no, he needs to be back in the ring immediately. No, of course not. Let's run this then. Ethan versus Joe Weller. It's been heavily rumoured. That would be a pay-per-view on the zone.
It's not only heavily rumoured, we're closing in on it.
Oh, wow, okay. Lovely, there we go.
It's something that we want to do, and when we want to do so, normally we end up doing it, don't we?
Well, Ethan rejected the offer, so that means I guess another offer will be sent out to Ethan. And then we might have a negotiation room.
I'm the money in man, and Mams is the money out man. So, yeah. Well, and if Ethan's listening, Ethan, there's only so much money I can get in. Yeah, so start accepting.
Well, Ethan Joe Weller is a pay-per-view fight. Can you think about any other pay-per-view fights this year, not including KSI and Joe Weller and Ethan?
Pay-per-view fight, by the way, just to explain pay-per-view fights. So a pay-per-view fight is pay-per-view. You can actually see what it's worth because people don't buy it. It ain't worth that much, is it? Mm-hmm. So it's very simple. So, that's the way the economics
Misfits is more pay-per-view cards, so the cards are that good. It's not just one fight, it's multiple fights on the card, which are so good.
Okay, but I've also spent millions on undercards in normal boxing, in traditional boxing. So, that's about cards as well. Look at, the Saudi card, Day of Reckoning, just before Christmas. It's a fantastic card, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. So...
Even I watched it, it's really good.
Your point's very valid because in this space, it is the only space I know in boxing where you do have people coming for the whole card. Yeah. Literally the whole card.
And coming in from as soon as the doors open. As soon as the doors open, everyone comes and sits down.
Sometimes, like we had in Telford last year, we had to kick him out. So, but shouldn't be saying this, but I love to see that people are actually rushing the venue to get in early. But as a promoter, that makes your heart go.
You see the dollar signs, you're like, wow, this is great.
No, I actually have some feelings as well sometimes. But that, mate, if people want to get in before the venue opens, they're that excited for something you've put together. It
proves how good a job you and Mams and Taylor have done so far with the company.
As I said, I just get the money in for him to do what he's got to do.
All right. So that sounds pretty good then, Kalle. Well, hopefully, I guess if you'd have hurried up and organised the Brazil card, I would see you next month in Brazil, but I'll have to organise something with Phil. I'll have to keep pestering Phil the whole time for you.
When you come past the office again?
I live in London, so anytime.
Okay, well, there you go. The next couple of weeks, I'm in the office, so come past, we'll have a sit on the couch, we'll review this show. Forget the post-fight interview, we'll do it in the office next week.
We can do both,
I'm going to both. Absolutely, yes sir.
Awesome. Kalle, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Fred. Nice one.